I think we're live, but I don't know if anyone can hear us.
Well, you know what? I hope they can hear us. According to the little orange thing in the corner, we're 9 seconds live. Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes people are like, you always start talking in the middle of a sentence. I'm like, well, deal with it. I don't have an intro.
Look at
just
how
realized.
us veteran streamers, Mrs. Cass and I, were very quiet when you went live because we know that. Yeah.
So I just realized, Juju.
What? Mhm.
I just realized when I got the notification that you're live, you spelled space wrong.
Yeah.
Shut up, did I? Is that the typo?
Yes, you did. Charlie alerted me yesterday. Our resident gramophile, Charlie, in the library, like he's in charge of all that stuff for everybody that promos, and he definitely
I was
said
like,
that there was a typo there, and I'm like, "Where? Help me out! I can't see
Song?
it. Like, what's going
I
on?"
saw that, and then I read over everything, and I'm like, I don't see it.
At least it wasn't me. It's just where you have it. It was pretty hard to find. But
it just
does
popped up
that
because I'm
mean?
on my
Wait,
phone.
Wait, thank you, Mrs. C. Cass. You really are. You really do have my back. Gee, Juju, that means I don't have to eat the cookie, right?
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute.
You have to eat the cookie
But the
because we're
thumbnail is
reviewing the
strong.
flavor of the cookie, and then I have to fix the typo. That's how this works.
Can you? I just gotta know one thing though, Claire. How did you get that within 5 minutes of us
Yeah.
talking about it?
No, I ordered it within 5 minutes. I didn't get it within 5 minutes.
You got
I
it
got
pretty
it.
quick.
Okay, everyone.
I
Wait, we
did
got to
get
give
it
the
within the
backstory.
hour. I did get it
Mrs.
within the hour.
C tells us about this cookie, and then we're like, well, someone has to get the cookie and taste it.
Yeah,
And Claire's like, all right, I'll do it. And half an hour later, she's like, all right, I have them, guys.
because I
With a
ordered
picture.
it. Because I ordered it. It was I
You
ordered
don't.
what-
Who
No,
did
I've
you-
never gotten a pizza as fast as you got those Oreos. That's
Yeah,
all
well,
I'm saying.
you don't have a sister that works at Walmart and was on her way home.
Oh,
Ah,
so that is
So
the
I
trick I
caught
told you.
her. It was just perfect timing. I caught her 10 minutes before she was gonna leave, and I said, "Listen, I have to eat these Oreos." She goes, "Oh no, not the Oreos again. How many bags am I getting this time?" I said,
She's like,
"Only
I'm
one,
not
only
buying
one."
you anymore.
And she said, "Oh my God, it's not the new one, is it? That one looks gross." I go, "Yep, it's the new one." I said, "But do me a favor. If you bring me that one," and thankfully it's only a really small package. Like it's really the limited edition is only like 10 ounces. Like it's small, right? But it's called Space Dunk, and I'm telling you, people, this is gonna be rough. You all owe me. You owe me big time, and I'm looking
Space
at all of you.
Dunk.
What I do for Juju's content into is
Do you know,
Somehow
I
this
was
all became
doing
my
my
fault.
grocery list when we were talking, and I'm like, so help me God if I go to the store and buy Oreos again.
I can't even. I'm telling you, I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
I don't have
I mean,
those ones, thank goodness. I have
I'm
the actual
actually.
baked ones.
I know that's why. Like I love you, Cass. Like you're my boo. But you actually looked out. You have actual cakesters with just blue and pink frosting. This
Yeah.
chemical warfare that I have in my hand here
There's
is the
a
most
difference, though.
disgusting smelling stuff. It's full
Those
of
are
Pop
made by
Rocks.
Oreo. The ones that you have are actually made by Oreos. The ones I have,
They
they just
are.
have Oreo on it.
Yeah. Like
What?
That's baked by
You
someone else.
started all this with faux Oreos?
Yes, she did,
Hey.
but they looked like the Space Dunk ones, and they were made by the
I
bakery
didn't know
before.
that until I was looking, until I was made aware of it.
Let
And
it be
then I
known,
looked at
far
the.
and wide, every corner of YouTube, I really do support my friends. I have to eat this shit for you people. I
That's
love
All
my
you
true.
friends.
ripped it off. It has like
I
it
support it.
says baked by Kimberly Bakery or something. I can't read it. So
I know, but
tiny.
what it is Oreo is promoting. They want people to make stuff like
Well,
colored
Oreo
like it
just
and look like it
no,
because
Oreo's
Oreo
like,
just slaps themselves on anything.
Yeah.
They'll just
Well,
slap their name on
that's
anything.
why they're called Oreos.
okay.
That-
Well, anyway,
They
the
slap their things
Oreo.
on the Shamrock Shakes.
I did order. You know what I ordered to make up for it, Juju? I asked her only to bring 2 packs. One pack was the Space Donks. Thankfully, they're small. I'm
You
not
got
even
the
like.
peanut butter.
I got the peanut butter chocolate pie with the graham cracker. Yup, I did. I said, if I have to eat Oreos, I'm at least going to eat good Oreos for the rest of the week.
I'm going to tell
After
you
this.
right now,
Hmm?
Oreos, screw them. Because
Nope, I don't want to eat them, and I definitely don't want to screw them. Like, nope.
that was me editing myself. Oreos are sneaky, tricky bastards because they come in and they're like, hey, you know what? We're delicious. And you believe it because you don't eat Oreos that often.
That's right.
That's
And
the thing.
then-
I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a big fan of Oreos besides like the mint or dark chocolate ones.
Well,
But
the
these
original
ones I
cookie
really
is
like.
the original cookie is traditional. Like it is
Yeah.
a favorite of children. In like, as I saw in the library as we were having this debate, and we took a lot of heat because they're like, how could you diss Oreo? Like that is
Yeah.
like the best thing
You
ever.
were
It's a
getting a lot
dumpling
of
cookie.
the bot
Yeah.
was even on you guys.
I know the bot.
And
like,
I even yelled at the bot. And I feel bad
Everyone
about
yells at the bot. And the bot
you
just
know
yells
what? You know
back.
what, Juju? You got to worry about it when Punchy and the bot are on the same side.
That's
like,
what I was gonna say. That is the one thing that is very sus. Is the bot yells at everybody but him.
No,
I've
yes, it
noticed
did.
that.
You missed it when it actually called him a
It
crybaby.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did call him a crybaby.
No,
And he is a crybaby.
and then the bot picked up on it. Somebody changed the prompts that every time you said the word punchy, it said, "Oh, that dude, he's a crybaby."
I gotta do it. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna do something real quick.
It threw Juju under the bus. I was laughing. I don't know which one of my mods did that, but I thought that was
So you
quite
could
creative.
just put punchy in like anywhere, and the bot would say something.
It doesn't do it
Well,
anymore.
not anymore. It's based on the
Ah.
prompts, and apparently people are having fun with the prompts. And when I say people, I mean moderators of the library, possibly. Only a few of them have powers. In like somebody is changing the bot or changing the bot somewhere else.
Do you
So
know
they-
Quiz put that Oreo poem in there today? And
Oh.
I thought it was the bot at first, and I was gonna go.
I
off.
thought it was.
No, but he did use a bot. He uses AI. He uses Gemini, which used to be Bard. And it and it was really cool. Like that was a great. There's 2 poems in there. There are 2 poems in there about the Oreos.
I
already.
saw that, and then I was like,
Mhm.
I'm like, I need to step
Who-
away
who
for a
would've-
moment.
I'll tell you, the library was pretty quiet all week until we started with the Oreo stuff, like the cookies. Like it just came out of the.
Somehow it's all my fault just because I was showing Juju and John Oreo.
Yeah, and who have we not heard from? John.
Hey, I
Because
don't
he's
blame
behind
him.
it
He
all.
doesn't want to have to eat one of these space dunk
He's
cookies.
behind it all. That's why.
No, John
Mm.
probably be up here being like, hey, everyone, you should buy these. They're pretty good.
Oh God!
No,
Somebody
John,
actually
come
said
up
to
here
me,
would be here for 5 hours.
That's
"Yeah,
true.
what's true? It's the 8-hour Oreo stream that nobody wanted, like because nobody wants to."
That we're not
Listen,
talking about Oreo.
listen.
John's
Somebody actually
the one
said
that started this all.
somebody actually said, "Oh my gosh, there's Pop Rocks in it." Like that's it. I like them. I'm like, no, you don't. Like you haven't tasted it yet. Like no, you don't.
Somebody
yeah, there's
said that
Pop
about
Rocks.
Pop Rocks?
Yeah, they were like, I haven't had Pop Rocks since I was a kid. I said, I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm gonna delay and delay as long as I can.
Well, that's also why Oreos are tricky, because how often do you eat those as an adult? You don't. So anytime you have them, like one every 10 years, you're like, hey, that is a good cookie. I fondly
What do you
remember
mean?
it from.
Wait, back up. One every 10 years. Do you remember your stream? We did like 10 different varieties, and we had to eat those cookies. They were in the house. Like, what are you talking
I know
about?
they
I
took over
think-
my house and my
I
life,
think-
and
I
I
think
was
that's
furious
why-
about it.
They're
I can
probably still in
guarantee-
Juju's house.
They probably are, but I can guarantee I ate more Oreos for your Oreo series than I have eaten in 10 years. Just
Me too.
Just like, but there were 2 that were really, really good, and that is the dark chocolate. I recommend, and also the chocolate peanut butter pie one with the graham cracker.
I haven't
crust.
The
had
dark
that one.
chocolate became the one we judge all other Oreos against.
Yes, because it doesn't have a chemical smell and it actually tasted like chocolate. Wow. Like, yo, Oreo, it actually tasted like chocolate. Like, I'm impressed. The filling wasn't too sweet. It was good. But
See, even Teresa hasn't had Oreo since your last stream.
No.
So what?
We
A
went
year
to.
ago.
I was naive when we started that. I thought there was like 2 flavors, and that I didn't
No,
realize they had 487 flavors at all times on the
that's
shelf.
the problem. Is they probably didn't. And they're like, wait a second, we're going to be
Yeah.
reviewed. We're going to put all these out there.
Yeah, you did it. You and John did it. You said we're gonna review Oreos, and Oreo went nuts.
Mhm.
Like that's it. They put out like the
I
lemon
think
one,
John's
and
behind it.
Oreo is watching right now.
They probably
they
are because
they
John's
did that
John's
red
watching.
velvet.
Oreo's
They did
watching.
that red velvet one that makes you poop like really crazy color. Like I don't even like. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be
I
like.
do
After
agree
that.
with that, Jen. I do agree.
What?
Chip Ahoy is
Chips
way
Ahoy.
better.
What?
Yes, they are.
Chip
They
Ahoy,
are.
the chocolate
Mm-hmm.
chip cookies.
Wait,
It's
I don't
yeah.
want to defend Oreo, but in this case, better than Chips
Oh my
Ahoy?
god.
Guys,
No,
dark
Chips
chocolate
Ahoy.
Oreos.
Well, dark chocolate Oreos are pretty good. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not really a fan of commercial chocolate chips. I know I'm going to sound all hoity-toity. I'm going to get DMs again.
No, I am with you on this though. Like, if you're gonna
Yeah.
have a
Oh,
chocolate chip cookie, you have a homemade one.
Yeah.
Really? Because last time I said, like, I don't like it if it's pre-made. I want to make it myself. You were like, you food snob. But I don't mind being called a food snob. I like what I like. Like, I don't know. I like really thin, crispy chocolate chip cookies, like real buttery.
Sometimes I freeze them and eat them frozen.
I like keeping the cookie balls in the freezer so I can bake them at any time.
I do that too. So you can be like, I would like a cookie. And you just bake one cookie.
I never make one cookie. Like, I'll tell you that. No, nope. It's always threes. Like, it's like, how do you make one cookie in the oven?
I don't know. This is what I do. Well, one or
Yeah,
two.
Just one big
you're
one of a cookie
wow.
cake.
You really you're good. Like I could not. I have to make.
Well,
three.
no, if you put like fettuccine Alfredo in me, I'm gonna go crazy on it. Like, sweets aren't really my weakness. I mean, I like them. I'm not saying I don't, but I'm gonna go for like popcorn or like something like that over a cookie. That's just me.
I do
just
like
want
popcorn,
chocolate.
sweet and salty.
I just like anything chocolate.
Chocolate, that's a
Yeah, just
go-to.
anything chocolate.
Wait, Sean, you bought red velvet Oreos, but not to eat? Just to smash them in a fury?
I would too. They smell horrible and they make your poop disgusting. Like, forget it. The reviews, oh my god.
It was a very satisfying day when I threw out like 14 packages of Oreos.
There were ones that, what was the ones that, I remember I told you, Juju, which were the ones that my grandson came in and said, I thought you liked me, man. I think it was the coconut chocolate ones, because when you open them, they smell
The
horrible.
coconut chocolate ones are the whole, John, you better be listening, because that's what started it. It's John was roaming from chat to chat, and he's like, guys, I got these Oreos. You should try them. They're pretty good.
The
And then we'd be
coconut
like,
Oreo, oh god, it was horrible.
yeah, for like a week,
that's
every
how-
chat, he's talking about them. And then
Mhm.
I went to get groceries, and I was like, how do I have 3 packages of groceries in my like Walmart cart? So I like told John about it, and I settled on just getting the dark chocolate ones. Got him, ate them in like 4 days because they were so freaking good.
I can't even remember all the ones we did. I know we did lemon, coconut, the coconut chocolate. We did was there a toffee one that smelled like chemical warfare?
God, yeah, the toffee.
And I love toffee, so like that was upsetting for me. Like I was like, but the kids had to eat all of these extras, because I sent them home with them and all. And I remember the oldest one coming in and going, "Nah, I thought you liked me. What is this?"
Chonko.
Yeah.
You're
They're evil, Grace. They may have.
Chonko went crazy for the Oreos. He was our best
did.
reviewer. He was inaccurate as all get out, but
I think that was the problem, though. I think because we stopped doing the reviews, he wasn't getting his fix.
Oh my god! Once you get addicted to that chemical stuff, I guess I don't know.
No, Oreos taste. This is what Oreos taste like to me. candles, like cheap candles.
Wait, how do you know what candles taste like?
Yeah,
Because
how many? Wait, cheap candles. Juju's got been eating cheap candles.
Okay,
Like what
cheap
the
candles. So what's the difference between cheap candles and expensive candles?
We'll
I
go
guess.
if you go to the dollar store.
Okay.
The way they stick
So
to
do
your
you
teeth.
lick
I don't
them
know.
before you buy them?
I always take a bite out of the wax, and then I'm like, "This will make my house smell good."
Do you really?
No,
I was gonna say.
Can we switch? I'll go lick the candle and nibble on it, and you can eat this damn Oreo.
I was like, I guess we got a new review going on. Juju's gonna review the
Juju
taste
does-
of candles.
Juju reviews seasonal candles and what they look
okay,
like.
I sent everyone the questioning of my statement. Does no one ever smell candles at the store?
We
Yes.
do, but the smell is one thing. You said they taste
So you
like
when
You've
you
never-
smell it,
okay.
you taste it.
First of all, I hate all of you. Second of all, when you like
It must
open
be
a candle
Friday.
up and smell that fake candle of wax tasting 101 on Jujubee's channel. But you know, when you open something like that and you smell it, and you know, like smell and taste are combined. You know,
Oh, you
so it
yes.
tastes like it smells. Like, you know, when you open up a package of Oreos, you're like, well, I could light this on fire and someone would call it a candle.
Well, when I open it, it just smells very chemically, and it's like I don't want to eat it. I can tell you that they are linked. Your smell and your taste, because I'm like, nope. Like, oh
Yeah, because you,
oh.
well, I mean,
I just,
yeah.
yeah, this is gonna be rough.
They just smell like crappy candles to me. No, it doesn't taste like it
Okay,
smells.
they smell. Okay, they don't taste. Okay.
Okay. So you okay, because all right. So
I think we're
actually
ready
what
for.
you
I
meant.
think we're ready for the.
No,
Claire to
we're
eat
not.
one.
We're gonna stay on this for a minute. I'm not ready.
She's just prolonging it. It'll hurt more the longer you wait.
I'm just saying that what you meant to say is they smell like they would taste really bad, like the way a cheap candle smells, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you remember, what
That's
are
my
those
side job.
chapsticks that like
Mm.
taste like Dr. Pepper or,
Mhm.
you know, bubble gum? That's
Well-
Oreos to me. Like just fake, waxy,
Mhm.
gross.
See, there's my side thing. You can hire me. I'm a very good translator. You see that? Yeah. There we go.
Teresa does not believe it would taste like it smells.
I don't know. I can guarantee that these cookies smell horrible when I open the package, and I can guarantee they're going to taste
I'm just
bad.
gonna be laughing.
Now
I'm
we're
gonna be
gonna.
laughing
bad.
I
so
want you to
hard.
compare how they smell to how they taste.
All right, I will open the package to smell them again. You
I'm
know, I
gonna
had to
laugh
close
so
it
hard
up.
if we hear the poppin' rocks.
You're gonna
Yes.
give me, yeah.
Let us
you're gonna
hear
laugh.
'em.
All right, what's the rules? Do I have to mute when I gag or what? Like, all
No.
right, first
People
I'm just
need to
gonna
hear
open-
this.
I'm gonna
Don't-
open the smell to smell
Everybody
them.
get ready to
Now I
the
had
sound
opened
clip.
them yesterday, but I closed them back up and put them in 2 bags. That's how
Here's
bad they
Mocking
smell.
Media.
If Oreo
Vegas
comes out with a
sound clip.
candle line, I will flip my lid.
What? If what?
Don't give
I said
Oreos anymore ideas. It's
If
coming.
Oreo comes out with like pumpkin
coming out now.
spice smelling candle Oreo, yes.
It's already on its way.
It
Oreo's
Apple
on
pie
it right now.
Oreo.
Look, that was one of the
Candle.
ones we tried. Pumpkin spice. And God, was that awful. Ugh. Wasn't there
Yeah.
a pumpkin pie one? Like, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
I did not eat that one because I don't like
Did
pumpkin.
you hear me rip it open? Oh my God. Mm.
We hear you.
I opened it. Okay. I hate
Describe
you.
the smell to
The air in my room hates you. The people
Hate
living
you.
in my house are gonna hate you. Oh my God. All right. Oh God, I gotta close the package. I took one out. I closed the package.
What color did you take out?
No,
I
they're-
think you
they're-
should take a bite of pink and blue.
No, they're together. When you open it, okay, I have the Oreo in my hand and I'm twisting it open and I'm not going on camera, sorry. But there is disgusting blue dye and pink dye cream in the middle. But I am not going to eat just the cream. Like, I'm just going to bite the cookie because, like, at least I know what
eat
an
it the
Oreo.
way it's packaged. Because the cream's the worst part of the Oreo. We all know that.
I know, but this cream has Pop Rocks in it too, and like all kinds of artificial. Oh my god, I can't eat, like this smell is so bad.
We'll get into Pop Rocks later because they're on the road to become.
I will tell you that the longer I have just the cookie out, the more of the chocolate cookie I smell. So, first recommendation: take the cookies out of the package and leave them aside for a good 5 minutes. Recommendation number 1, because then at least you get some of the chocolate. Like now, at least the chemical smell is a little bit less. Oh my god!
I like how we act like the chocolate is not pure chemicals too.
It is, but it's the best part of this damn cookie in this current state, and it's going to be the only saving grace. Would you at least give me my saving grace? Like I gotta get cookies. Like come on, like work with me here. What kind of a host are you? Come on.
We're supporting you. You got this. It smells chocolatey and delicious.
Like a chocolate smelling candle. Here we go.
My Oreo candle line comes out later this year, everyone.
I mean, what do you think? All right, first of all, chat, everybody, what do you think is going to happen with the Pop Rocks in the cream? Like,
I think it'll just be gross.
I wonder if the Pop Rocks will be popping on the way out. I think
they'll just be crunchy. Like, I don't even know if they're going to pop. Like, oh my God, Mrs. C, did you say on the way out? Do you mean like on the way out?
There'll be a short follow-up stream tomorrow.
Intestinal drama. Okay, we may or may not be streaming Sunday, depending on where the Pop Rocks pop.
But how do they put Pop Rocks in there? Because Pop Rocks, once they get moist, pop. So I don't understand how you can put them in cream and they're like expect them to do anything. It's just like a little glob of sugar in there, which we have complained about previously. Don't do that, Oreo.
You know Oreo don't listen. They don't care about us.
Oreo's like everything this broad says we're doing the opposite.
They just want that money. Did you take a bite yet?
No.
You're excited.
Do you want to dunk it in some milk first?
No, yeah.
I don't have any milk. I have kombucha with vodka, which I just took a great big sip of.
That's good. That'll help the flavor of the Oreo.
Yes, sorry there, boo, but I needed a shot of vodka to eat this Oreo. I'm sorry. I just did. No, all right, let's go. All right. So you want me to bite it?
Yep.
All right. If I gag too much, you may have to mute me. I don't
hey, you did what, Malort on stream and didn't really gag, so I
know I did it. Yeah, but Malort was made with wormwood, which is at least herbaceous and normal and bitter. Like you know what to expect. This, I mean, I don't know. First of all, I also want to tell you that they don't have the same Oreo stamping. When you turn it over, it looks like a spaceship, and there's a hole in the middle where the pink. You can see the pink coming through.
A hole in the middle.
Yeah, they tried to make them in the cookie at the top. It's got a star, and in the middle, there's the pink.
I just like to note here that Sean Coffey said Juju was right. Bad candles. The smell goes in 5 minutes.
Well, like I said, the cookie is better. You take it out and you put it aside for a few minutes, and then the chemical smell is a lot less, and I smell more chocolate. So
because you only have one cookie out, so like
that's all she could.
The percentage in the air dissipates.
Hey, you know what? You're really pushing it if you think I'm eating more than one cookie. You're really pushing it if you think I'm eating more than one bite of this thing.
Wait, I think you should eat one raw bite and then dip a little bit in your coffee.
Dip it in my coffee? Ruin my what? Ruin my coffee? Now you've gone too far.
Listen, everyone in chat needs to know. Should they purchase these to dip it in their coffee?
I thought we were friends. I thought you people liked me even a little bit. Like, you're going to ruin my coffee with this thing? No.
Well, spoiler alert. The answer is no. Don't purchase these, everyone.
Yeah, like I haven't even eaten one yet, and I'm saying,
What do we
listen, it'll
rate
have to
these on
be
a scale of 1 to 10?
-4 so far.
10
Just
being dark
yeah,
chocolate.
-4 because of the smell so far. But I am going to give it a try and just taste it. So,
Okay.
all right, you ready?
Everyone quiet.
I'm eating on stream. How rude.
This is a live tasting.
Oh God.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my God.
It's
All right.
delicious. I think she's saying,
No.
"Oh my God, it's
Yep.
so delicious."
Yep.
She's secret.
That
the
sounds
thing
like
is that
satisfaction.
She secretly loves them.
Secretly, she had that package at her house before we started talking about it. And she's
Yeah.
like, no, I ordered it.
Yes. She's like, finally, I can expose my secret of love for
Okay.
Oreos.
All right. I have good news and bad news.
The Pop Rocks pop.
We're the best part.
No, Pop Rocks aren't crunchy and they didn't pop.
How
So
boring.
what is the point of them?
Right. How
But
boring.
the good news is that the cream filling, if I didn't see that it was pink and blue, it tastes just like the white. It doesn't taste as chemical as you would
As it
think
smells.
it would. As
So
it
What?
smells.
Then what's
Why
the
is it-
smell?
Yeah.
I don't
that's what I
know.
wanna
I think it's
the
from
packaging.
it's being in the it's being in the package.
If
I guess once it's
if
out,
we don't
like
hear from Claire, she's been abducted by aliens.
no. And the other good news is that cheap bastards that Oreo is, they decrease the amount of filling that there is, so there's more cookie, which was very helpful to me.
That is
Yeah,
helpful.
now you can just give the cream a lick.
Okay. I'm only doing this for you, Mrs. Cassandra.
I'm doing it for Teresa.
You're doing it for Teresa? Okay. So I have the first bite was almost half a cookie. So now I'm taking the lid off the cookie and I'm going to lick the cream in the middle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, lick that cream in the middle.
I want to
Lick
see
it.
if we can get
Lick it
that
clean.
Pop Rock
Good.
to pop. That's like a little good licking and maybe it'll pop. I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe
Oh
a little
God.
good licking.
All right,
Give
I
it a
licked
good
it.
licking.
Unfortunately, I licked it a little too hard and the whole thing of cream is in my mouth.
Yes, the words, the wordplay. I licked it too
Unfortunately,
hard,
she licked it a little too hard.
and it splattered all over her face.
Wait.
Mm.
All right. Oh God. Yuck. The cream is not as sweet, and the Pop Rocks are just like they're like gritty. So like the cream is gritty, but it's not popping. Even a good lick didn't make it pop. Sorry, the Pop Rocks are dead. They're dead Pop Rocks. They're
Well,
done.
of course
They
they
need
are. They
Viagra.
popped when they were added to the cream.
Exactly.
Don't
what
fall
you
for it.
said.
If Pop Rocks say they're in something, they've already popped, everyone. They've already
It's like
popped.
they're used Pop Rocks. Like who wants to use Pop Rock? All right. Oh God.
Nobody likes gritty cream.
But I did go to lick it, and the whole cream came off and went in my mouth. It was gross.
You licked it too hard.
I did.
Got that strong tongue.
All right, my final on this. My final
Hey
on
Claire, what's
is
that
hard
tongue
as
do?
this. My tongue is actually not very happy right now. Let me just look and see. Hold on.
Tell us what that tongue does. It looks pretty hard.
No, I want to see if it's funky colored, because if it is, I'm really going to be pissed at you too. I'm really going to get you.
Don't look at it.
Nope, it's not. It didn't dye my tongue, thankfully.
Wow.
So
I
that's
told
actually
you
a
it didn't dye
plus.
mine.
That's a plus. Yours got a little bit like from the dye in the record. They made me eat it. Boo! It's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
she's
disgusting.
going ham
You
on
missed
it,
her
Wrecker.
licking it hard.
Yep.
And I
So
couldn't get the
hard.
Pop Rocks to pop because they're dead. They're just crunchy,
They're
gritty.
limp.
They don't add any flavor to the filling.
They're
The
limp.
filling has no flavor except for the regular white cream flavor, which is actually a plus in this consideration. Even if they're dyed like that bright pink and that really deep blue, the cream did not turn my tongue a funny color. So that's a plus. And the cookie still tastes like the cookie. So as much as I hated to do this, because the Pop Rocks don't work and the cream isn't that foul tasting, I have to give it a 4, like a regular Oreo.
Ooh,
It
a
tastes
4. That's
beside.
bold.
Well, I always rate a regular Oreo at a 5. Like, it's like
So
the middle.
dark chocolate and peanut butter pie are 10s. Those are the only
Those are
two that ever
10s.
made it
Yeah.
to 10s.
And for me, a regular Oreo is a 5. And the only reason this is a 4 is because those Pop Rocks are gritty. Like it hit my tooth, and when I bit it down, like I didn't like it.
Do you think they're really Pop Rocks? Or are they just those sugar clumps that Oreo likes to put in there?
Or the machine broke and they had to figure out a way to advertise the crappy filling that came out with the lumps in it. I don't
There's
know.
like some
They
guy
use
who works there. He's like,
McDonald's.
these are mixed fine enough.
They use
Let it go.
McDonald's ice cream machine
I
to
don't
make
know.
it.
I don't know. But I would say, unless you really love Oreos, don't buy these.
And if you really love Oreos, I'm sorry, you need help.
But if you have children at home and they actually want them, then it's not anywhere near as, it's not really as horrible as some of the others. It's just like regular Oreos, so it's not so bad. You know?
Yeah, sugar crystals. There you go.
Yeah, it was crunchy. Only they were really big. They weren't like, how sugar crystal, you get a little bit of sweet when you crunch it. Not these. Like you didn't get anything.
That's probably where the chemical smell is coming from.
Yeah, but that's what Oreo does.
Read Recker's message. Yes, please. I thought I was doing so well, and look what they got me doing. I mean, nobody could say I don't support my friends, but like this is just abuse.
You had those. You had those in your room, and this is just an excuse for you to review
Oh
them.
no,
Frankly,
that's not true.
you peer pressured us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I did not. No,
Yeah.
I did not. I would have did the other stream. I just said if you want to review them, let's just do it Friday. Like fine, like let's get it over with.
Let's
Listen,
get it over with.
If you call it peer pressure to say I am not going to discuss these lousy cookies for another 60 days with you people, I mean then that's peer pressure. Like me, I was like space dunk, disgusting, like Oreos. Nope, done and done. We're doing it now, or we're not doing it.
The ones I had though, the ones I have are actually baked by somebody else, so they're pretty good. And they kind of remind me of, like the mud pudding type thing that you would put like the gummy worms in.
Dirt
Like
dessert?
Yeah, like that dessert. Yeah, like it tastes like that to me. Like that's how, like, how when it's hard to explain. Like, how you just make the mud pudding, and like you have like the crumbles.
Yeah, it's like
it tastes like that.
Pudding and whipped cream and Oreos, and you like layer it.
Yeah, so that's what it tastes like that to me. So it's pretty good.
Wait, wasn't there a mud pie cookie too that we tasted? Did we? There was a chocolate mousse, or there was a chocolate one that really didn't meet up to the peanut butter chocolate pie one, but it wasn't that bad. I prefer cheap knockoff Oreo lemon. I like lemon sandwich cookies, but not the Oreo one. It was too chemical. Actually.
No, the Oreo ones taste like Pledge. Like if you're
they
cleaning.
smell like Pledge. Yes.
No, they taste like if you breathe Pledge in the air, walk through it with your mouth open. That's what it would taste like. An Oreo.
So she's tasted Pledge. That's what she's telling us, Cass. Like, okay. She'd be an adamant. I can't even translate that one.
Well,
like she's serious.
Well, but she smells. Pledge is a really strong smell, so she probably tasted it as she smelled it. So.
Well, it could be worse.
See?
One of those other strong smells that as soon as you smell it, you think you can taste it is Pine Sol.
Yes.
I really do like Pine Sol smell, though. Sorry.
I like the smell, but I don't
love
ever
smell Pine Sol.
To open up a package of Oreos and think Pine Sol, that's for sure.
Hey, you're cleaning your insides as you're eating them.
I don't think that's cleaning anything.
You know what? I'm actually finishing the chocolate cookie because it's sitting here and I don't want to throw it out.
Oh,
I
okay.
Well,
That's
that's the
okay.
cream is gone. The offensive part is
I'm.
gone, Juju.
She's just like gonna go. I better just finish off this pack. I might as well just finish
Yep.
this pack off.
No, the pack is actually sealed in a bag at the other side of the room. I actually tossed it. No, I took one cookie out. I ain't eating anymore. No, 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 no. I will eat though. Tomorrow I will start treating myself with the chocolate peanut butter pie ones. I will have 2 a day with my coffee in the morning until they're gone.
Now I am jealous of that because that is a good way to start the day.
It's the only way I could get through this stream, Juju, with
Are you,
this damn
are you
cookie
still
in my mouth.
eating? Are you eating
I'm
another one?
I'm I'm eating the chocolate, the last part of the chocolate cookie that was left after the
That's.
cream fell
I
out.
don't know. Oreo's not that big. That's a long time to eat an Oreo. Are you sure you
Yep.
didn't get another one out?
I'm sure I didn't. I was drinking coffee and swilling out my mouth from the cream and pop rock.
So, what we're learning is only the cream was disgusting here, not the actual cookie.
Mm.
And she licked the cream too hard.
Mm.
That's what we learned. She's a hard licker.
That's a hard. You sound like you're enjoying that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Mousy is trying to hook me up with Sergeant. I'm scared. He's like, no, I saw the way he throws his snail friends around when he's having his way with them. No, I'm not into that. Sorry. I showed up once at like it was already going on for a while, and literally the snail was taking the snail from left to right in the air, like back and forth, like flying around.
Hey, they're
I don't
trying
want
new
to do that.
things.
Mm-mm.
They're trying new things. They're
Teresa's
living the
got it.
life.
I guess acrobatics is not my thing. Mhm. I do like to watch snail porn, Sean. You're right. It was funny as hell. I was hysterical. I thought it was great. And you know what? Nobody could fault Sarge. Like he does it. He does it well. Did you see the size of that clutch of eggs? Like, whoa. It was that was a weekend's worth of work. Right? I mean, damn.
Is he the only one getting it done?
No, I don't know. Go over
Record
to
take
Mousie's channel and find out.
record take detailed notes, right? He's like, stop. I'm feeling harassed, Juju.
No,
Never.
because the fact that we're finding out you secretly love Oreos more than you admit.
I do not secretly love Oreos
and
unless
you
they
have
are
packages
dark
on
chocolate.
hand,
No,
and
I
you
have.
reward yourself with Oreos.
I did. I am eating that damn space junk one, and you would too.
You know what? I'm going to give you credit for something though. On our Oreo streams, we may or may not have usually stayed on topic.
This is true.
And
That's
whenever
because anytime
we're
we
like,
weren't on topic, Claire would come in and like, wait a second, we're not even
I'm
talking about
telling
Oreo.
you, there was a lot of Oreo streams, and every time I came into the chat, and I never get there first. Like it was always a little bit late. They were never talking about Oreos, and I'd be there for a half hour. There was no talk about Oreo. I'm like, I thought this was a damn Oreo stream. When are we going to talk about Oreos? And then the chat starts telling me things like, "Well, Claire, you're going to be here within the first 5 minutes of the stream because that's the only time they talk about the Oreos."
yeah, because we're like, hey, you know what? We don't like this one. Don't purchase it. And
Yeah,
then we move on.
Then I took Juju under my wing, and I decided to like educate. If you're going to advertise it as an Oreo, it's really not correct to put it out there as false advertising. Like you got to do a
And
little
then
more
she never
Oreo
did
content.
an Oreo review again.
I know.
That's right. Then I quit.
No,
Like,
I said
if I have
You really
to
took
talk
her under your
about
wing.
Oreos for a whole hour, I'm out.
yeah. I harassed her so much. She said, "Well, then come show me how an Oreo stream's supposed to be," and I did. And we talked about Oreos.
And
like
then
we
she was done
actually
with
reviewed
Oreos.
them. Yeah, and then she threw it away. She said, "I don't want to eat
Yeah,
no more
because she was
Oreos."
done with them. You that was enough. Like 5 minutes was enough, and then we would have fun talking about other things besides Oreos.
Yeah,
But no,
we had to
you had to
cleanse our
go
palate.
and do.
Then you should have called it like Oreo and other things stream.
Listen, I clickbait them in, and they stay for the
Oh, yeah.
delightful
Like,
banter.
okay, well, at least you've got some accountability. You admit it. You were clickbaiting, which is not what you told. Like, you wouldn't admit it before, but at least you admit it now. So, okay, we can let
Well,
it
it just occurred to me right now. That's what we were doing.
because that's what I keep saying. Juju, this is clickbait. Like, this ain't no damn Oreo stream. I was like, I loved trolling the Oreo streams. I really did.
My favorite part was every time you came into an Oreo stream, we would straighten up our act and start talking Oreos like our mom just
they were
walked
like,
in.
they were like, Claire's here. You better get on topic. I'm like, what?
Now about them
What?
Oreos.
Yeah, about them Oreos. I'm like, yeah, don't fake it for me. I know you weren't talking about Oreos. I've been here for a while.
Yeah. See, Teresa gets it. We talked about Oreos. It wasn't clickbait.
We only talked about them for like maybe 10 minutes tops.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We put it at the beginning of the stream. We didn't make people wait through the whole stream to get to the review.
So if they didn't want to continue after that, they're out. They can just leave.
I get it. So basically, you were just trying to get around the bot so you didn't get tossed under the bridge for violating terms of service for clickbaiting. I get it. Yeah, I hear you.
No, we genuinely reviewed those pieces of garbage cookies.
Oh, it would take me more than 5 minutes to eat a freaking piece of garbage Oreo. Like, I don't know how you did it.
Man, I had too many Oreos in my house at one time, and it was, then I wouldn't, here's really, truly what happened. I had so many packages of Oreos in my house, and I refused to put them in the cabinet because they don't belong there. So they were like on my counter. Every time you walk by them, after a few days, you're like, you know what? Maybe I'll eat one.
So
And
why
then you
don't they belong
regret it.
there?
Because that means they're part of like the family. Like they've made it in.
The thing
And-
is I put them in the cupboard. In the cupboard, I don't go in. So the next time I go there, I go, oh my goodness, these have been open and sitting here for a while. I need to toss them. That's what I do.
Okay. That is a better tactic than what I
Hey.
used.
Thankfully, I had bought too many for that stream, and I had places to send them. Like my sister likes cookies and
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to look at mine, so that's why I hide them.
I could send some home with my nephew for his girls. But
no one would take them. Maybe because I don't have like that many children in my life, but all the adults were like, we don't want those.
Maybe that's the issue with the raccoon. Did you offer them to the raccoons?
Maybe that's why the raccoons are mad, because they found them in the trash.
Right, and you didn't offer them to them. You should have left them out as an offering or something.
No,
they did get them, and they're like, these are disgusting.
Like, who puts this in their trash?
Yeah, you better up your
like,
game,
what are you
lady.
Are you trying to kill me with the candle tasting Oreos? Like, what's going on? Like, this ain't food. This is a candle. Is it a cool? Like, what's this? That's right, Jen. She said that they don't even belong in the house, let alone in the cabinet. Like, don't
let alone in the garbage. They just belong on the shelf at the store, not bought.
That's right. Tell Oreo
Let the store deal with it. Let the store deal with it. Yeah, I only like the dark chocolate and the mint ones.
Yeah, I like you know what? I'm with John on the mint ones. Like, I do like chocolate and mint here and there, but it has to be really good. Like, I like peppermint patties. I love Girl Scout mint thin mints.
Oh yeah,
those are good.
Those are really good Dunkin' and coffee.
They are, and I love to freeze them, and I love to crush them up on my ice cream, and I like them. Like, they're good. They're still good. They're still like, and I like Andes. You know the chocolate Andes mint? I like Andes.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, they I like those. But like I'm with Juju on the Shamrock Shake. Like, that was a crime.
I love it. It's just
how do you love it? It doesn't. There's no mint in that.
It depends on how. Like, sometimes, like, there is one time they didn't mix it good enough where it's like, okay, I don't like it. But I do prefer the McFlurry over the shake.
I mean, I like chocolate chip mint ice cream, and I like when the creamery makes it with the Girl Scout cookies. Like, it's really good. And with chocolate chips in it, and with the Girl Scout cookies, like, it's really good. But artificial mint.
I agree. And I'll tell you where Oreos does shine is in ice cream. That's where Oreos belong.
Yeah, cookies and cream would not be the same without Oreos. But that's traditional Oreos, which is a number 5 on the 1 to 10.
Like when Oreos brought out cookie and cream Oreos, like really, come on.
Well, I
Cookies
like
and
that because
cream
that's just
Oreo.
them just mocking everyone who
Well,
purchases
what did- wait,
Oreos.
I
They're
don't
like, you
think I
dumbasses will buy this, and we're like, we will.
Like
You're
you
correct.
are cookies and cream.
really, I don't think I tasted that one. What did they do? Crush up Oreos into the cream? And then
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh,
that's what
Yeah, they
did.
put Oreos in the cream of the Oreo.
Yes,
how
they put
carnivore
cookies
of
and
them.
cream
How
in
like
the
that's
Oreo.
like
How
cannibalism.
egotistical. They're like, you know what? We're so good. We're putting ourselves in ourselves.
And you know they probably got bought out like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Oh, Teresa's making homemade bagels. You know who else knows how to make bagels, Teresa, from scratch? Wrecker.
You.
Like, no,
Oh.
not me.
Wrecker
Actually,
cooks.
well, certain things, and when he does, he like takes it A to Z. Like,
Is he learning how to make Oreos right now?
no. Hopefully he's out doing his errands or whatever. But I saw he was in the chat harassing me about peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
He's going to be talking to me about getting new friends pretty soon too.
Oh, he can't. Mm-mm.
No, not
No.
you and me, boo. Yeah, he's going to be side-eyed and Juju though, because it's her stream.
Oh, he's got. I'm the one who brought the Oreos into.
Exactly. Blame the dealer. That's Mrs. C.
Yeah, Mrs. C.
I'm just providing a platform for us to say they're gross.
Listen, in Mrs. C's defense, I got to back up Boo here. She didn't actually bring these horrible things that I had to eat. She brought in the bakery style cookie with the icing on it. That was actually
lured
decent
you
to
with
eat.
like a false Oreo.
Yeah, she did. And I took the bait, and she gave me a life lesson there. She's like, I love you, but I bring the mayhem wherever I go. Like, did you forget that? Did you forget that, Claire? I'm like, no, not anymore.
Your poor food chat turned into mayhem.
Sure,
the bot wasn't liking it.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, blame the basement. Exactly, Jen. She came out of the basement into the food room, and yup. And here we are. We're having a stream about it.
How about this? We
blew
can
up
blame
the
my
food
husband
room.
for buying them.
Yeah, it was pretty active in there for a while.
My husband's the one that bought them, so we can blame him.
Why
But
didn't
they weren't bad. And Gremlin has good taste. Gremlin said he doesn't like the actual cookies.
And moments before we went live, Gremlin threw a cookie out.
Yay!
He threw the red one out because the blue one is better.
I support his decision.
So do I. Red dye is bad for you. Good
and
job.
that's a child, mind you. The target audience of these. And he was like, no, thank you.
When I asked him yesterday, how did you like it? I was like, did you like it? And he's like, a little bit. That means no.
That's bad. I mean, that's bad for a cookie, a soft baked bakery cookie, and the kid says, a little bit. Then it's not
But
good.
I liked it. I loved them.
Yeah, you also like Shamrock Shakes. So what has happened is you've proven that you're not a valid taste tester.
Do you hear the lack of credibility that she's giving your statement there, Mrs. C? Like, I don't think she's
Listen, I've fallen for Mrs. C and John, who are the two biggest peer pressures that I know. And they're like,
That's
you know
because
what's
we were
delicious?
together in chats. Like, because John and I
But
both like dark chocolate
we used
and
to
chocolate mint.
And we used to always talk snacks in the chats wherever we went. Like you too, Juju, with John
Aaron's
and everything.
Chat mainly.
Everywhere. And we would be there late at night and we'd be like, who brought the snacks? What did you bring? Are you sharing? And we would be talking about, because we were all snackers. It was late at night. We're all sitting there watching YouTube and we did have snacks. So we talked about what we were eating. And we found out we all had a lot in common. Or not.
Yeah. Or not.
And while Aaron was up there talking about someone we won't speak of, we're just chatting away about food and chat.
Yeah.
We're like not paying attention to the subject at all.
I don't think Aaron minded at all because we were at least being decent. Some of those mofos that come to her chat, like, don't even get me started. Making my life miserable and shit. Like I gotta come out of the bushes and actually do my job modding and shit. Like which I like.
Yeah, you never had to mod our snack talk.
Nope.
You're like, carry on. Wait, this is too much enthusiasm for Oreos. You are now muted.
I think we even had a food fight in the chat once. Weren't we throwing shit at each other like occasionally?
Hey, Jen and I throw Oreos on a regular basis. They've become our ammo. And we have a trebuchet and we will
trebuchet.
use it.
That is like the second time this week I've heard that word, and I like it.
I haven't tried the one from Arby's. It does look really good though, Teresa. I
Yeah,
really
look
want
at
to try
that.
it.
Teresa's yelling in your chat because she can.
Yeah, you can. Yell away.
sorry.
Unless you're like, Oreos are the best things ever, then get out.
Yeah, just don't be praising the Oreo. You probably will get timed out for that one. No, Juju. She
Do you
do it
even
herself.
have any mods, Juju? I don't think you do you?
No.
Nope, just
So-
her. She's the only one.
Go wild. Like,
Oh no.
don't go wild. I'll just click end stream. Like,
I mean,
Like, I'm
how
out
weird
here.
how weird is it that you go live like and they were like, what is going on here? Oh God, it's an Oreo stream.
Like, here we go again.
Here we go again. Actually, I have to give you all. You're all really good friends. You all showed up to find out if it really was. Like, you're brave and you're really good people.
look
That's
at
right,
Teresa.
Teresa.
Oreos are not the best.
Look,
Scream
chat.
it from the mountaintops.
Right?
That's why you're my Teresa.
Cat is like,
them cats are gonna be summoning them bots.
Yup, Cat is yelling in chat. Look at her.
Yell away.
Yep. It's nice. I'm sorry that my chat is so restrictive that you're not allowed to yell at people. Wow.
Hey, there is a reason for that, and there is someone to blame for that. But
there is, and didn't it start as a joke, Mrs. C? And it was like my giving into the mods for everything that they had to put up with. Like I said, from now on, just tell them no caps in chat, and if they
Liam
do
just
it, you can tie them out. And so it became. It was for one specific person a long time ago. We're not talking about anything recent. We're talking like a while ago, right? Like, and I had somebody that came in there that was always trying to get my attention, tagging me, always talking in chats, always being just on the edge of inappropriate, not really rude or anything. And they meant well. They really didn't mean any harm, but it was annoying. And it used to bother my mods to no end. They didn't know what to do with this person. And so
because they didn't listen when we would say stop with the cats because they were spamming the cats.
Exactly. They were spamming the chat. And so like it was me trying to soothe them because my mods are very, very good to me. And I don't want them to feel, any angst about modding my chat. So that was the compromise. It was just like, go ahead, time them out. Yes, I know, Jin. He got crazy.
Well, Liam started with the crazy because Liam's on it. My favorite is before the stream even starts, and Liam goes, I haven't had my coffee. No yelling in chat. Like he just gets them instantly.
And Cass just fell out. So we had to watch for her. Hope you come back, Cass. I don't know what happened.
She went to get a cookie and a shamrock shake. She'll be right
Shamrock
back.
is driving through McDonald's right now as we speak and heading to the supermarket. But yeah, like that's how it is because like Liam was having too much fun with it. So all the mods started doing it like more because he was having a blast. He really was.
Well, it always made me laugh because Liam would get him instantly. Like I would be halfway through reading the chat and Liam's already got him.
I know, like I can't even finish reading.
I tell you what, I got a couple of managing moderators so that the mod they could actually time out because some of the mods started talking in caps, trying to be all big and bad.
Yeah, Miffit. Miffit got booted.
Yeah, so did Shill, and I had to boot her myself. Like I'm like, Shill, damn.
I actually did Shill once too.
You did too, right? Because she came back and she said, wait a minute, you're not going to do it again, right? And she started talking in caps again. And Mrs. Cassandra's like, whoops, out you go. Like, there you go. But then I found out,
but I love
and then I accidentally, because my caps lock gets put on accidentally sometimes, although it should happen less now because I actually did get to clean my keyboard this week.
Did you? Anyway,
yes,
I did. It, or did you
I did. No, I've got this machine that blows and vacuums and does brushes, and it's got these little tweezers to pick stuff out from between the keys, and it's like a whole kit. It's like a whole big cleaning kit.
I know, but that sounds like something I would enjoy.
I know.
It wasn't. It was less. It was like I used one of the gift certificates that somebody sent me for the holidays, and it's called a air duster by Wand Air, and it's in a wrecker actually checked out like the power of it and everything because he didn't want me to get one of those that like it just goes and it just really doesn't do anything. But it actually blows everything from out under the keys and everything. It's pretty good. It was pretty gross. I had to shake. I was sitting in an area that I actually had to brush off from all the crap that came out because it was like it comes out everywhere.
It is pretty foul. Like when you start cleaning stuff like that,
It
you're like,
comes out
"Ugh."
everywhere.
I had no idea there was that much there. No
Just like
wonder I
Oreo
made so
cream.
many typos.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully my typing gets better. I hope. Anyway,
Hey Claire, what that
Hmm?
tongue do?
My tongue is not pink or blue.
I said, what does that tongue do? It
Oh,
licks hard.
It looks
It
real hard.
my
Too
tongue
hard.
did my what it did today. I don't know about usually, but it damn well did today. Because that cream came right off
You're
and
gonna
that
have to
was not
put when
expected.
you go to edit the title.
Don't you dare. Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
have to put in parentheses mayhem.
Hey, I love the free promo, but I'm not so sure I want to be known for that. Like, come on.
No, I'm saying she's gonna have to put in parentheses mayhem because we're talking
Yeah.
Yeah,
about.
you have a few things you should clip out of the stream from your mayhem streams.
I looked at really hard. I looked at it.
Mhm.
It got all over me.
I dreamed about that this week. I want to have somebody who just sends me clip shorts that I could just put out of all the crazy shit I get accused of in that I do. Like, you know how like Mrs.
What is
Cassandra,
Marky
remember all the
Media doing?
hashtags? Oh,
Oh
he's
yeah,
yeah,
he's too busy.
they're very, very busy. They do like they did just recently shorten up my true crime intro for me, and I was very grateful. Although they did say it was painful and torture, and they must like me because that was the most awful thing they ever had to do.
You should send them some Oreos as a thank you.
No, I like them. They're really good to me. I am not sending them fucking Oreos. Like, nope, nope, nope.
Cookies and cream ice cream. A gift certificate for Shamrock Shake.
No,
No, no. But anyway, I've been exploring the idea of like, I wonder how many people on YouTube actually make money doing stuff for other channels, like making promos and videos and stuff like that, like editing. Hi, Rec. Are you taking more notes, Wrecker?
Record's noting everything.
It might
Honestly,
be
this
like,
is not true. You eat one Oreo, the next thing you know, you're knocking back a family pack.
If it's the
no,
dark
hell,
chocolate one,
Mousy, Mousy, would you like this pack of space dunk? Because like I know where you live, I could send it if you like.
She'll
because
ship it immediately.
I am not eating more than that one cookie, and I can't believe I ate the whole cookie. Like and I can assure you,
I don't believe you. I think what you're going to do is scrape the cream out of a few more and eat some more chocolate sides. That's what I think is
don't
going
think
to occur.
No, why would I do that when I've got ginger snaps and I've got chocolate peanut butter cream pie cookies here? There's no way I would do that.
Then you're
cream
going to put them in the
pie.
cabinet and do that in a month.
Okay, those of you in the chat that know me, I'm pretty good to myself, right? Would I torture myself like that? There's no way. That sounded like a threat. It did. Did it, Wrecker? Listen, they're telling me I'm eating those damn cookies. Oh, you mean because I threatened to send the cookies to Mousy?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
definitely that was
Only
that
if
was the
she
biggest
wants
threat I've
them.
ever
I
heard.
That's like the
Mousy.
new horse head in bed with you. And you just
Yeah.
Oreos show up on your doorstep and you're like, oh no.
No, she's the mother of all the little snails. There's no way I would do that to her. I like the snails and stuff. Like, yeah.
I do not like the golden Oreos. Everyone in
Hey, you know what, Mousy? I'm gonna offer them to the children, but I'm not gonna make them take it. Like, nope, not after last time when they walked in and said, "I thought you liked this, man."
I
What
think
the
they'll
hell is
take it.
this? I think they will
Mm.
because they're funny colored and they say space on them. But they'll be very disappointed that there's no pop rocks, as most
Oh,
people
yeah.
would, because that's false advertising. Like that's why they're like, for me it was good because I hate pop rocks, but it was gritty and it was no fun. Like if you're gonna make me get gritty like that, then at least get that pop explosion going on, which is what pop rocks were all about, right?
Yeah, I don't really know what
Fish,
the point of Rox is, just to like sizzle in your mouth.
fish nerd.
No, you put a whole bunch of them
Ugh.
in there, and the saliva would react, and they would start popping and sizzling in your mouth. Like,
Why would you do that to chocolate milk? What did chocolate milk do to you?
Yeah.
Don't. Ugh.
See,
Not the chocolate milk.
Mrs. C, this is what it's like talking to you in chat when you're like, "Hey, I have a suggestion for a snack for you," and then I fall for it, and then I'm like, "What the hell happened?" Because you should work in marketing. You're convincing. You and John. I'm always like, "You're right. I should try those." I was so mad that night because I left my house specifically for that shamrock shake. And then I didn't drink it till I got home and I got all like
That's the
snuggled in on my
problem.
couch. And then I was like, took a big sip of it. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I could have just
That's
got
where you went
cleaning products
wrong.
out and dumped them together. And then I let it sit for multiple days just to watch it. And nothing happened to it. It just, the different shades of greens separated. That's all that occurred.
Yeah.
But there
Why
was
would you
still
do
some
that?
real solid aspect to it. And I was like, that should not be consumed.
No, God, just when you said that with the separation and everything, I had a flashback of when I was like a preteen. And there was a drink called a grasshopper, and it was made with cream de mint, and it was served in a martini glass,
I
right?
remember those. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I've said this before. My stepfather was a musician, and he worked in like clubs and dinner clubs and everything. And so we'd be there like really late at night. And it was a weekend. And they used to always give us kids, like sometimes we would go there to visit, or have dinner or anything with my mom while he was performing. And we would have dinner. And the barmaids and everybody there, they all knew us. And they would give us like Shirley Temples and stuff like that.
The virgin ones,
You know,
yeah.
but somebody who was at our table, and it was not somebody I know, so I can't remember their name. It was like a one and done deal. They were talking to my mother, and they had that drink. It was a grasshopper, and it was in a martini glass, and it was all green. And I said, "Oh, that's really cool. I want a green drink. Like that's really cool." And so they brought me one. It didn't go very well, but I guess they had to make it like non-alcoholic. And the thing that makes a grasshopper the drink is cream de mint.
Yeah.
Okay, and it makes it green and everything. So how did they make my drink green? I don't know, but it tasted like battery fluid, like battery,
That's probably what
like
they
no,
use.
like lighter
Well, the
fluid. That's what.
grasshoppers, the actual drink is not good. And like Grace said, I remember grasshopper pie. I made a grasshopper pie one time for some holiday. And yeah, it was foul.
It's
Like,
chocolate and mint, right? Yeah.
yeah, but the cream de mint, it's not good.
No.
And it's like cream de cocoa, I think, is in there too.
So the reason I got the flashback is I took a sip, and of course, like I was like with that, like, but there wasn't enough in my mouth to go all over the place. But then we just sat there and left it there, and we watched it separate, and it separated into all these disgusting layers: brown, green, a clear
It like
yellow,
coagulates them.
and then it had this
like,
chunky green flowsome at the top. It By the time it got done separating, it looked like somebody had thrown it up in, like, thrown the coffee.
You know what? I think they
into
went and
the
got you
glass.
a shamrock shake.
They may have. I don't know. I don't know. They may have, but like, yeah.
Were shamrock shakes around 100 years ago?
I'm mortally wounded. When do you take a page from Brother Bob's book?
I'm
Man?
just,
Like,
I'm
what?
just teasing you.
I mean, I
I
am
gotta
older
do
than
it.
you, but I'm not like ancient.
I know. He's the one that says you're 125.
We also had AI write a story or a poem for Oreo. So,
Well, Brother Bob did. Yeah, I didn't do that. But,
Jesus, yeah, that's right. They weren't around 100 years ago. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there.
It's kidding. I don't know. It's disgusting though. Like, yeah. But there is another green liqueur. It's called chartreuse. It's really high in alcohol, like the proof. It's called chartreuse, and it's like that neon-y green color and yellow. It's like, you know
What's
the
it
color
taste
chart.
like?
It's very bitter. It's disgusting. I don't know.
Is it like Midori? That's what I thought you were gonna say.
No, Midori is melon flavored. That's not so bad. It's very good for summer drinks and stuff, but
Yeah, and it looks like someone put a highlighter into a bottle of clear liquor.
Exactly. And that's kind of like what chartreuse looks like, but that's a very old liquor, like aperitif or something. And it's very high in proof. That's all I know.
I'm gonna go ask at the liquor store. I've never heard of it before. I mean, I know the color. I just don't know the liquor.
Chambord is very purple. You're right, Mousy. And that's raspberry flavored. It's like a really dark raspberry flavor. It's actually one of the best raspberry flavors in artificial liquor that's out there. Chambord. It's the original. It's the one they used to put like a couple of drops in to make like a champagne cocktail. Yeah.
Whatever happened to the candy store, Jim?
Oh,
You
the
said it
candy store, Jim.
oh
Well,
yeah, you said they disappeared, didn't they?
they're still there. However, hang on, I had a thumbs down something.
There's no periwinkle poop in your chat. Why?
Yeah, because people would
Oh, wait.
abuse it.
There are periwinkle critters, though. Look at that. Oh,
Hey,
look. Oh, look. Oh, look.
that's more purple.
Per-
I'm thumbs down on you just because you're doing it on principle.
There's no periwinkle.
No, so the candy store Jim. Here's the candy store Jim update, everyone. The candy store does still exist, but I believe they got in trouble for the gym aspect of it because they no longer work out there. So it's kind of sad to drive by it now. It's just candy.
So what do they do now? Just
Oh, no more
candy?
parties.
Wait, have you seen them visibly gaining weight? Like since they can't work out anymore while they're there?
Well, they put like center displays in to hold more candy. And
more candy, less workout. I think I like this place.
but I had some candy from the candy store Jim.
Yeah.
Because on Halloween they put out front, stop it with the periwinkle. On Halloween they put out front bags of candy that you could just pick up for free. So
was it good? Was it specialty candy? Like what was it?
It was just a mix, like a random selection. There were like suckers, a lot of like hard candies. My favorite was these little like discs, like cinnamon disc or like butterscotch disc, but these were like a grape flavored, but not real grape, like purple grape.
You do like your grape flavor. Like I remember the bubblegum conversation.
Normally I don't,
Blueberry.
but for some reason, if you put it in a hard candy like a grape Jolly Rancher, love it. And that's what these reminded me of.
Well, you know what? The grape Jolly Ranchers are one of the stronger flavored ones. Like I have to agree with you there. I don't like artificial grape flavor or raspberry, anything like that. But when it comes to Jolly Ranchers, the really strong ones, like yeah, I agree with you about the grape. It's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
And that's what these were like. I still have one left. I'm saving it.
You sound like me. I opened my bag of Fijo sours the other day. My last bag of Fijo sours that I got months ago, and I've been eating like one gummy like every other day or so. Like I'm trying to like wean them out, like because I don't want to be like the Fijos were great when they were fresh, and this actual candy tastes just like the real fruit. It's one of the only candies I've ever eaten that actually tastes like really physically tastes like what it is.
Yeah, because in general, when you say like this is cherry candy, you mean this is fake cherry candy. Like we all know the different flavor. Because cherry candy doesn't taste like cherry at all. It tastes red.
Well, this caused like I got in trouble when the grandsons were young because I would always get the lollipops I would get organic lollipops made with real fruit juice and real fruit flavors. And so they weren't dyed red and blue and all the colors they regular lollipops are. So the first time that they had a real like red sucker and their tongues turned all red and it didn't taste like the other one, they were like, "What the hell you been giving to us?" And like, "Why don't our tongues turn color?" And like, and my daughter was like, "You've caused a big chaos in my house now." Like they're trying to decide like which ones they're supposed to be eating, the red dye ones or the regular ones. They actually preferred the taste of the real fruit ones, but they're too small. And they actually said that the red suckers are more fun because then you can stand in front of the mirrors and show each other your tongue for like 5 hours out of the day and amuse yourself.
Well,
It was a whole
they
big
aren't
thing.
wrong.
They aren't wrong. It was like two boys like sticking their tongue out at each other all day long, like driving my daughter crazy, like going blah. Yep. Hmm.
Like if we ate something like that, we wouldn't do that to each other, though.
Yeah, we would. Are you kidding? If my tongue turned all red like that from something you sent me, I would be sending you pictures, Juju.
I
Like,
know exactly.
Juju would be like, "I don't get to see what your face looks like, but you sent me that goddamn red tongue all disgusting like that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, seriously. I think I've already done that to a few of my friends, actually, when my tongue turned funny colors.
Even
But
Tootsie
it
Pops.
didn't. Believe me, if this cookie turned my tongue, if the cream turned my tongue blue or pink, I would have sent you a picture. My
Do you
tongue
think
would
if
have
you
been all
ate
over YouTube.
multiple, well, that chocolate cookie crust is like, that's gonna divert a lot of the.
It does get in my teeth. Like I always get that chocolate cookie crumb.
I was
Oh,
just
everyone
gonna
does.
say that you
Ugh.
can't have an Oreo too close to like bedtime because you're like, well,
No.
You got to get up and brush your teeth again. Yes.
You
Yeah.
gotta pick out. You gotta get a toothpick, pick it all
Look,
out. You gotta
Yeah.
floss.
look at how good we are. We're ending the stream with Oreo conversation.
I know. See, we're bringing it back around.
I was
And we're
supposed to
Thank
just
you.
ask, like, are
Yeah.
we just doing? Were we supposed to just do an hour like we normally do?
I don't know
No.
what I know. Mousy is streaming after us, and thank you for
Oh, is she?
confirming, Record, that the Fiju candy does taste exactly like the fruit. I'm not making it up. It really does. It's really good.
No,
I
Mousie's going
didn't.
to bed, I think.
I
Oh,
thought she was streaming. Oh no, that's Sunday.
yeah, it's
Wait,
Sunday.
Yeah.
no, she's not streaming tonight. She's streaming Sunday, right after us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder, is anybody streaming on Saturday besides Record? Like,
I don't think so. The weekends have been quiet lately.
Well, I gave up Saturdays because it was getting rough, right, Mrs. C? We were like,
Yeah.
oh, like but with her schedule and my schedule, and that's why we're doing like every other Friday, something fun. That contest
Yeah.
is fun. We have to talk, Mrs. C. There's some great names back
There
there.
are some good names in there. I was reading those the other day.
Mhm. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun. I
But yeah,
like.
we should wrap it up. So everyone here's the review on the Space Dunk Oreos.
Don't buy them
They
for the
suck.
Oreo part. The ones that is baked not by Oreo, you can get those ones. They're not bad. They're good.
The Cakester
Yeah.
ones. But they
Yeah.
do say Oreo on the package, so that'll throw you off a bit.
Well, but to be fair, the cream didn't taste as artificial as some of the like. You know how the red velvet cream tastes really, really artificial, and the pumpkin spice one was gaggy, like bad. At least this
Yeah.
red and blue cream with the pop rocks in it does taste like the white cream. There wasn't
I'm
so
trying
So
to
much
they
get
just
dye in
basically
it.
nice.
colored the cream. They didn't like
Right, but they
reflavor.
did for a change. They didn't overcolor it and make my tongue all funny colored and
Yeah,
give it
my
that
tongue didn't
chemical
change
taste.
color.
Oh, she's streaming tomorrow. She has a big surprise.
Oh, big
All
surprise.
right.
Oh. What time tomorrow, Boo? Because you don't usually stream on Saturday. Now I'm excited. Like there's something going on. Like, yeah.
I don't know. Tune into Mousy Files tomorrow.
Yeah, she's got a channel. We can look over there. So what else is going on with anybody? Anything you wanna wrap up, Juju? Is that it?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We
Okay.
did well. We talked more Oreo in this stream. Claire, and
I've
the
learned.
last Oreo stream you were on, then the whole Oreo series together.
Well, we talked less on this one than we did the last one about Oreos. I held your feet to the fire the last time we did an Oreo stream.
That's
But
true.
that was because you challenged me to come up here and show you how an Oreo stream should be done, and I took it
Well,
seriously.
and I did
I-
get you off topic, but then I was like, we're off topic.
And then, just like kept getting. I had like what? I had like 10 packs of Oreos to go over. Like it was a lot. Wasn't there a hazelnut Oreo too that was
The
disgusting? Oh my
hazelnut's
God.
the worst one,
And
and
I
it
love
should.
Nutella, but that one was gross. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, it was so foul. That's the one where I was like, this is a fucking candle if I've ever smelled one.
And the chocolate coconut, the pumpkin spice, like they were all like they were bad. There was some bad ones. Yeah.
Teresa. I think Jen summed it up perfectly. Let's go out on this note. If you have money to buy Oreos, buy the ingredients for your favorite homemade cookie instead.
Have I got that right? You absolutely do, dude. Like aces.
Yep.
Like that's exactly. But like I said, the Pop Rocks, they don't pop, but they are gritty, and it's a 4. And regular Oreos are a 5 for me. So
wow. That's I still think 4 that's pretty good for our reviews.
It's only because the chemical smell went away and the Pop Rocks didn't pop, and my tongue didn't turn funny colors, and I didn't taste chemical in the cream. The cream literally did taste like the white cream from a regular Oreo.
That's the worst, like, stipulations that you're like, well, the cream didn't taste that chemically, so you know, I couldn't knock a point off for that.
Well, basically, I started out with a negative number when I opened the package, remember? Because of the smell. Like, so, I mean.
I want to go to the Oreo plant. Wait, I have one
Why?
final thought. To judge it. I don't know.
To be judged.
I'll just go in there and grumble about Oreos the whole time. They'll be like, ma'am, we're going to have to ask you to leave. People are having,
exactly. Like, I would go with you because it would be funny, but I wouldn't want to have to deal with you afterwards after all the shit you saw you did. Like, nope.
Well, when they make like Jelly Bellies and the gross flavored ones, they have to shut the plant down sometimes because it smells so bad in there.
Like the daiquiri one?
No, like the puke ones and the.
Oh, you mean like the ones made after like they do with the Harry Potter ones? Those.
Yeah. Those. So I think in my mind, that's what happens in the Oreo factory. They're like, these hazelnut.
Yeah, let's see if we can. How many people can we get to write in that they literally puked?
I used to go to the Jelly Belly factory when I was
Really?
younger. Yeah, because it's not that far from where I live. Probably about maybe an hour away. So
but that was before they made the gross.
I have known people that go to the Hershey factory.
I'll go there. I will.
And then they come out and tell me they don't like chocolate anymore. It was too much.
Oh, I don't even want to know them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hershey's chocolate is not great chocolate.
It's not. It's
we need
too
some
sweet.
seeds.
It's
you know what I want to do though? A couple times a year. I don't know if that part's true, but I've heard this that Reese's peanut butter cups every once in a while will sell peanut butter cups like fresh off the assembly line. So like made that day or made the day before.
Oh, I would love.
I would like that. I love chocolate and peanut butter. Like
Me too.
I've heard they taste totally different because all the candy we buy at the store is made like a year ago. Like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a life goal of mine.
My life. If I'm going to go to a
peanut butter cups.
A chocolate factory that I want to tour is the Lind factory.
I'd tour that.
Yeah, because they make really good chocolate. It's Swiss chocolate.
On Dark Chocolate Day.
Yeah,
they're definitely be there.
They've got like 8 different varieties of dark chocolate. Like it's good.
I mean, dark chocolate's where it's at for me. On this.
I have to talk to Record because they discontinued Hokey Pokey lumps. But I have to find out if Waldman or wherever the chocolate bars he gets from me discontinued the chocolate Hokey Pokey bar, because then I'm really going to be sad. If I can't get me no Hokey Pokey.
You should write him a letter. Be like, we got to turn this around. I need my Hokey Pokey.
You know what they replaced them with? artificial raspberry or dark or
That's
cherry or
what it's
something.
all about.
Artificial ones, like the lumps. It was
Put your
disgusting.
left
Terrible.
hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left
Dude,
hand
right,
in, and you shake
and
it
you
all
shake
out.
it all about. Mm-hmm.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what
That's
Hockey
it's
what.
Pokey's
all about.
delicious. It's like caramely, vanilla-y, crunchy, toffee-y. Like it's a very good and toasted marshmallowy all at the same time.
You speak
It's
so
so good.
passionately about it.
I do because it's really that good. I have not tasted a candy that actually like something sweet like that that actually changed my mind about just eating sweets for sweets.
Hmm. All right. Well,
Mm.
I've tasted an Oreo that has changed my mind about cookies. So, too many of them.
Yeah, make it like let's just make our own because like this stuff, like don't waste the money on a bag of dunks. Space dunks are not out of this world. No,
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 space dunks shouldn't be in this world.
true.
No.
And that's the end of the Oreo stream. Thanks for coming,
Thank you
everyone.
for having me. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.